Hey guys, Colsned here, and welcome back to Let's Play Croc Legend of the Gobbos. Last part, we beat up the boss, sub-boss of the world, the Deadly Neptuna, sort of the swimming shark thing. And, now you might notice that I think at the end of the episode it sort of twinged because I started playing it. Now I did start playing this level, Arabian Heights, but it is a bitch. It's probably the hardest secret level. No, it is the hardest secret level in the game, just because of the sheer jumps you have to make. Just some of the jumps are just stupidly pixel perfect, and it can get a bit frustrating. So I played this first time through, and you know, like normal episode, I try and do sort of like I try and do, you know, 2 normal levels, and then I try and do normal, boss, and secret all in one, get them all done with. But first of all, the levels are longer now, so it's harder to do that. And secondly, this one just takes the biscuit, really, it really does. I died in it so many times before I got a good recording, and this is the first good recording, so this was what you got. This is what you got. There's a lot of editing to do in some of these Desert World parts, so you'll probably see a lot of cutting coming up. You might also see another episode that's quite long. Apologies for that, but it's just the way the cookie crumbles, I'm afraid. See here as well, I'm falling down. I think in that other level where I fell down a huge distance and died, I think if you grab a crystal, it resets your land. You know, it resets your fall point, so maybe that's why I never died before. Maybe I missed the crystal or something. These guys are a pain, because you're probably going to get hit by them, and you've got to make sure you can grab some more crystals. See, I even try and jump dodge it there, but it's just no way I can get past. It's such a hard level. It really is. It's such a hard level. It's really, really difficult, but you know, I take pain, I take pride in my work, and you know, I suffer through the pain to bring you these videos. The 2 people are watching. I suffer through this. These guys as well. I can't dodge these guys. I think I dodged this guy here, and that's the first time I've ever dodged that guy, and I can't repeat it. I tried, and I just can't repeat it. So, hey ho, hey ho. Or kapow, or kapoof, or kasplat, as Croc would say. See, I do it again. Okay, maybe I do repeat it, but that's it. Just this level. This is special for this level. That's what it is. Special for this level, because otherwise otherwise it just wasn't happening. It really just wasn't happening. This is the jump here. This one. Oh, I just managed to grab it. I was so happy. I was ecstatic. I was jumping up and down. I was excited. And then from here on out, it's again a few more pixel perfect jumps, but they're easier to make because you're not jumping onto a thin precipice, you're more jumping to the side of the land. So it's easily done. And then I think this is the last area. Yeah, last area. Just another one of these platforms, and then the jigsaw piece at the end. So who cares if you get hit? Which I don't. Tactical dodging. And then the jigsaw piece sits lovely on this island in the mud. And that's it. 5 jigsaw pieces in the pocket, in the back pocket. You can take them to the bank. You can take them to the bank. Oh, now moving on. Sand and freedom. Freedom! Braveheart. What a crappy, badly historical film. But anyway, this one, these levels now, these last batch of desert levels can get quite confusing. There's a lot of backtracking, alternate paths, a lot of stuff to do here and there and the other. But they're probably the hardest levels in the game, actually, in terms of finding stuff and where you have to go. Other levels can be harder in platforming terms later on, but this one's pretty bog standard, really. See, I get a bit confused. I'm like, which way do I go? So I go up here first, realising I should have gone the other way first, because if you go up here, oh no, this balloon doesn't take you to the exit. That is the exit over there, but you can't get there yet. You need a switch. The switch is in the cage. So if you grab this balloon, it takes you down to the key, and then a few quick jumps later, you can get back up and press the switch. But we don't want to give you that. We don't want to give you that. We don't want to just go that way yet. While that opens up the exit, over there, on that little platform in the distance, is a lovely, luscious gobbo, which is what we actually want. So we're going to go grab that now. Because some of these jumps are really awkward when you're going like down things. It can be quite awkward to get right. Tail whip this guy. Tail whip. Kapow! Oh, kasplat. Okay. Kasplat. I prefer a kapow, but I'll deal with a kasplat, Croc. I'll deal with a kasplat. Watch out on this little platform here. But again, this is another one of those situations where if you grab the gobbo, you can always just jump off and reset yourself back to the entrance. But I don't really have lives to be messing with now. And now I have the game over, so It's a long way back for me. There's the kapow. There's the kapow I wanted. It was a good little crocodile. Yeah. Anyway, how is everyone? How is everything? How's Tricks? Are we all good? I did end up getting Duke Nukem Forever yesterday, but I said I put up footage and I tried to record it. I got like 3 parts, but it's really bad quality. I think my Xbox. I can't really record Xbox games. SBLA probably be alright, but anything other, I really need to figure out. I need to get a better capture card, really. A better computer, a better capture card, better everything. Or a really good HD TV and a massive camcorder. But no one likes those LPs. Well, there's some people that can make those LPs. But at DSP, that's how he does his, and you can't really tell the difference. But you know, I just need to fit out, and I'll figure out something eventually. Eventually, I'll get there. But first of all, use the Gobbler's Cage up here to take out the Stomper and the small keys up here. Small key, big key. What's that from? I guess small keys are in. Yeah, small key, big keys. Zelda. Well, it's it depends what you're playing. There's big keys and nightmare keys. The nightmare key is what I always seem to call it because I played Link's Awakening. Was my first Zelda, so that was what I always called it. But it is called big key in some of the other iterations. I've just played Minish Cap through again recently, and that's what it was called in that big key. Minish Cap always struck me. Well, yeah, it was an alright Zelda game, but I don't know. There's something about it that I didn't really care for. I mean, I don't know what it was. I think the game just is too. I think it's too short. Personally, I think it's really short for a Zelda game. I know, saying that, it might be like I've technically been spoiled because what you've got on Game Boy Advance, you've got Link to the Past, which is a fully fledged console RPG, fully fledged console Zelda game, so that was a lot to that. You know, ODOT, they're all strong ones. Oracle of Ages and Seasons, it's one game is 2 games split over, so you know it was going to be 3 at one point. But I don't know, playing it through, I just felt like it didn't last me as long as it other games. Maybe I'm just getting better at them with old age. And that's the problem why, but the kinstones as well are really awkward. You've got to usually look to make sure you get the right ones, or you can buy them from other things. You know, it's just a bit higgledy-piggledy awkward, and there's not many dungeons, and I don't know. There's just something about it I didn't like. Anyway, this section here, right? To get the gold key to exit, you need to go back through. You need to go through the other door here. But first things first, you can deal with this section. Now this section can be a bit of a bitch, and I get a bit confused here. So first of all, you got to hit this switch. Hit the switch from a really awkward angle. But I got some crystals. This starts this platform here moving. Now I thought this was a time thing, so I'm like rushing back. Quick. Get on it. And I'm like, whew, okay, that managed to beat that time. But it's not timed. Once you step on it, you step on it. So here, don't smash the box and use it to get up here to get the crystal. And then I think, right, well, I've got to go hit that switch again to get the platform moving, but you don't, because then I want to get that box over there. I think it's got a gobble in. But over here, actually, if you go up these platforms here, there's a small key on a jumpy up and down platform, which you will need back in the main room anyway. So you do have to do this. We do have to do that part of this room. So I'm like, right, I need to hit the switch again. I am so smart. S-M-A-T. I mean S-M-A-R-T. No, I don't need to. Now I need to hit it again. I think. Yeah, now I need to hit it again because I died. And I reset the thing. But before I didn't have to. That was a waste of a death. A useless death. Come on. So yeah, Duke Nukem Forever actually. In terms of gameplay. Oh, I could. Well, it's good. It's different FPS. There's some platforming segments, some interesting bits where you're shooting out something. It definitely doesn't feel Call of Duty, which is good. I'm sick to death of Call of Duty and I hate it. You know, some different weapons, different enemies. It's nice to be playing something fresh. Humour obviously is there in full whack. Hilarious humour. You know, that sort of crude humour. Which, as British, that's pretty much the humour I grew up on. So, you know, it's all good. And, yeah, but, I don't know, there's just something about it that says I probably will play it again. There's no multiplayer achievements, which is fine, which is good. I'm happy about that. But, at the same time, I'm like, nah, I'm going to give the multiplayer a go, but if it bores me, there's no need for me to keep playing it, you know? And, oh, by the way, I love this area of the game. I don't know why, it's really nice. I really like this area of the game. Just this room here. The music, the sound, the sunset. Beautiful. Just like in Ice World where I had my little... Here I don't know what happens. I die. I think what happens is it hits me and it hits me again going down. So, whatever. Anyway, Duke Nukem, yeah. Gameplay brilliant. Gameplay alright actually. It's getting a bit stale. It's long though. I mean, I've played it for a good 6 hours and I don't know if I'm near the end yet. I'm at the Hoover Dam, so I must be near the end. Spoilers. But achievements are all pretty easy to get. There's a few that are going to be bastards to get, which is like getting in a million in a pinball game, and I hate pinball games. I hate them. Can't do them. That's why I hate them. So that's going to be a pain in the ass. But I don't know. It's just something about it that says to me I probably won't, play it again once I got the achievements. And I don't know why. Maybe it's because I guess once you've seen all the jokes once through, you've probably seen all the jokes. And there's still a few things. I'm gonna have to play it through a couple more times. There's a few achievements that are a bit of a bastard. Playing it through a couple of times, but I don't know. Just something about it says to me I'll play it for the next week and then I'll go trade it in for whatever's coming out next. I don't know what there is coming out. What is there coming out? See, I was thinking of actually just stocking up on points and buying loads of arcade games, and then doing those on here. Sort of playthroughs of those, because they'll probably record okay. On like big 3D things, it probably wouldn't. So we'll see. We'll see. See if I ever have a PlayStation 3, I'd just buy a load of PS1 games again, sort of sell them on. But this, I haven't even talked about Croc in a while, but I mean, I know I had a friend who worked at Game Station for a while, and he told me when people taking PlayStation 1 games, they say, right, how much for these? And they go, penny. Regardless of what they are, they go, give you a penny for it. And they sell it at a penny. They make no profit on it. They're literally just junky out of PS1 games. And it's a shame that a lot of PS1 games are really good. Just have a bit more than that. I guess if you sell them on eBay, you'd probably make a pretty penny. But I mean, like Abe's, Odyssey, Exodus, brilliant games, PS1. All the Final Fantasies, 7, 8, 9, brilliant. What else have we got? Rayman's good. All the Spyros are good. All the Crocs are good. You had a lot. PS1 had a lot of awesome games, absolutely brilliant games. And even though Nintendo had Mario and Zelda, and well, it didn't have Metroid in N64 era, did it? Mario and Zelda. It's just the PS1 just got so much third-party support. That's why Nintendo screwed up on the N64, was third-party support. It just wasn't strong enough. And they did redeem it with the Wii, but they redeemed it too far in the terms of now you just get a load of casual games. And they've announced the Wii U with the tablet thing, which gets more hardcore gamers. And I don't really know if it will, but hang on. Anyway, another Ghost Race. First things first, we're going to go this way, I think. I might have screwed this up already. Yeah, you want to go one of the ways. There's a lot of crystals, which I'm stupidly grabbing. Stop grabbing the crystals, past self. It's also a good indication if you leave some of the crystals be. It's a good indication of where the ghost is, because if you say grab 3 in a row and then suddenly there's a silence later on, then you know that he's behind you. And it's like, woo. It's like there's silence. Clearly he's going past an area where... oh god, these little platforms. These little platforms, especially in this darkness, are a pain in the ass. Go on, jump. There we go. Once you get in this balloon, you're pretty much done, because there's the key, there's the gobbo, there's the gong, and that's the end of this part. So, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed talking about Duke Nukem. Next time, we are going to move on to other levels, and I'll see you then. So, this has been Cold Sned. Catch you on the flip side.